I know what happened with Richard and the devs. I can only imagine is he has like 2 or 3 all-star devs, and these all-star devs, they code like sick, they're there typing all day, they're geniuses, right? And that's all well and good, right? They're in their mid-20s, early 30s, they're killing it. They think they know the game, right? But what they didn't have, and what Richard, I'm sure, will admit to at one point, is they went a little crazy. And these all-star devs started going on their little all-star waves down blind alleys. And they wasted a lot of time on these blind alleys. What they needed was either Richard or someone under him to wrangle those freaking devs and say, no, we're not doing that. I don't care if the performance is a little better. I don't care if the gas is a little better. I don't care this and that, all these little things. You gotta grab the
But
low
this
hanging
is
fruit
what
first.
Richard said that mattered, though. So this is where we get lost in the sauce, because these are all the things Richard wanted to do. Oh, we're tallying up the numbers. We're making sure everybody gets exactly what they know, bro. The sack should have just been a sack. Now that we're waiting indefinitely, if you sack to the wrong address, you should have just gotten nothing. We spent months piddling and
Yeah,
peddling
agreed.
over bull crap, and then now we had to make a big business decision and change to EVE 2.0, and he has to start from the ground up. And you can't give
Yeah,
us
it's not a business
updates. You're
decision.
missing from Twitter, and you expect the community. You're blocking people from actually going out and making money. Dude, some people do this for a living, bro. They can't just sit here and hex and not make
Yeah,
money.
yeah, and he has some. He just doesn't have it. He needs an old dude. He needs like an old dude to help him, an old programmer that's still good.
Jack,
He
the
needs
guy
a
that
couple of
offered to
those to
help
help.
him.
Jack Levin
What?
offered him.
Jack's not really a programmer anymore.
What?
Jack
What
Levin
did
He's
you
like
Yes,
a
he
say?
is.
What did
dude.
technical
you
He's a
just
expert.
say,
software
Levin?
You're
genius.
kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. Jack, I doubt he wrote the Solidity contract. He has programmers working for him. Highly technical. I know he can program, but Jack's a boss. He's like a boss like
Oh, no,
Richard with
Richard
more
is not a
technical
boss,
prowess.
because in order for you to be a boss, you actually have to execute. Okay. Hex took 2 years. All right. And we've had a lot of issues when it comes to getting listed on exchanges, other things like that, because these are issues he didn't foresee.
Because of Richard
Because he
Hart.
didn't foresee them as issues, because he's not an actual boss. He's not. He's just a guy who got lucky with Bitcoin, and he's not dumb. Don't get me wrong.
I
He's
mean, he's
not
an
dumb.
ecosystem master. He
Small
knows
penis.
all parts of the ecosystem better than anyone and knows how they interplay and
Dude, I know
intertwine.
so many people
He's
who know Bitcoin just like Richard. Okay, he used to be a Bitcoin
It's not
maxi.
just
I know
Bitcoin.
what
I'm
he
really
knows
talking
about
about the
blockchain.
Ethereum ecosystem. Bitcoin's kind of straightforward. I'm really more talking about the Ethereum ecosystem and DeFi ecosystem and blockchain ecosystem. Bitcoin's just kind of
Okay,
straightforward.
so
It's not.
listen to this. Why couldn't Pulsechain just do exactly what X1 is doing?
Have you, since launching Zen, have you spoke to Richard Hart?
No, he blocked me.
And the final question is, if you had one message for Richard, what would that be?
My message would be, let's work together.
Yeah.
Wow, guys,
Hearts in the
guys.
chat.
I
Hearts in the
want, if
chat.
there's one thing from this space, that I want people to take away, and that is what Jack has just said. If there was one thing he would say, one message he would give to Richard, and that is to work together. Guys, that's amazing. That's amazing. Good night. Good on you, Jack.
Thank you.
Yeah, Benito is next, but I just wanted to say earlier today, somebody said you and Richard Hart would dominate the crypto space like a yin and yang sort of deal.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I believe in human goodness. I think Richard has started on a very good foot, and he has all the capability to bring amazing things to crypto. And if I can support him in any way, I'd love to do it.